Hello everyone, welcome back. In the previous lesson, we have used the update one method. But however, there is one disadvantage of this update one is it will update only one record. Even if you have the multiple records are there in this query, but it will not update all the records. So that's the reason in order to update the multiple records, we have the update many operator. Update many having a similar kind of syntax where followed by query and the set operator and something that we want to change. All right, now what we'll do is that let's see an update many operator. So first let me clear my screen and let's look into db.emp.find. Now what I'll do is that I'll update the records for Sita, Lakshman and Arjun, and let me mention their full time is true. Okay, since we don't have the full time, and what we can do is that using update one, we can simply use a set operator and set that to true. But however, it's not the case for this. So what I can do is that first let me filter out the records whose name is Sita, Lakshman and Arjun. And once they are set, and now we will use a set operator to add a new field which is full time. Let's use this. First, let me use the emp.find, and what I can use is that I can use the name operator, and this is the name. I can simply use in operator. Now mention the names, which is Sita, Lakshman and Arjun. Okay, now we have the three records are there. Now let me execute this and see whether our query is correct. And here we go. This is what we have. We have the three records of three documents, Sita, Lakshman and Arjun. Now, since we're able to find this, now we have the multiple documents are there. And for all these documents, I want to set the full time is true. Pause the video and try by yourself. The hint for this is use update many. All right, hope you have already did this process. Let's see how we can do this one. Let me clear my screen. Now let me use db.emp.update many. Update many will actually update the many records, and the arguments or parameters are still same. First, what we have is the query. And let's use the query, which is, let me try to find out the name or in, since I have the multiple names that I want to filter, which is first is Sita, Lakshman and Arjun. Okay, now we have the records are there. Press comma. This is a query. Now we have to use a set operator. Make sure this is correct. Okay, one more curly braces. Now press enter. Now what you have to do is that let's use a simple set operator. And what I want to add here, I want to add full time set to true. That's it. And press enter and acknowledge is equal to true. Now let me find the details. Now here we go. Now let's look into for Sita. We have said the full time is true. For Lakshman is full time is true. For Arjun the full time is true. The only full time is not true is Beam, and rest all the employees whose full time is true. Now let's take one more question, and here now find the records whose full time is true and create a field called gift and set that to true. Okay, pause the video and try by yourself. All right, you might already try this, so let me do this now. So what we have is that db.emp, I can use the update many. The first one is I want to find the records who are full-time employee, which is a full-time is equal to true. So let me use the full-time and set that to true, or you are looking for true. Now use the set operator, what I can do is I'm using the set operator and adding a new field called gift, and this, let me set this to true. That's it. So for the employees who are full-time, they will receive a gift. I think this is good, and close the braces and press enter. Acknowledge is equal true. Now let me clear my screen. Let's use the db.emp.find, and here we go. We can see that we have the gift is a parameter. That gift is a field which is added and set to true only for the employees who are full-time, and Beam is not a full-time, and that's the reason he did not receive a gift. Cool, right? This is how we can use the update many operator to update many documents. In the next lesson, we're going to talk more on this. Until then, happy learning.